Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of my New Zealand stamp album. There is 2 albums in this collection, so this one being the first one, and I'll show you the official stamps and where we left off last time. So these ones are from 1907 to 1908. Don't know too much about these at the moment. There we have a 1p stamp with official across it, being overprinted with official. There's another one. That one's a 1 shilling. Please do ignore this scribbling at the sides you may see on some of the pages. That's what the previous owner thought the catalogue's values were, I presume. This one's from 1908 to 1915. These ones are from 1910 to 1925. That one's the halfpenny. There we have a 3p. Here we have a half a pence, or D as it was back then. It's quite a nice colour for that stamp, I quite like that. That one's a 1 shilling. That one's a 1.5D. This one's a 3D. I do find that a slightly unusual colour for a stamp personally. Don't know why, but I just do. These ones were from 1915 to 1934, by the way. There's a 1.5D. And these ones are printed typo, apparently. These ones were from 1915 to 1927, and these are printed recess. Here we have a 1927 to 1934 one. 1D. Quite like that one. And here we have what New Zealand is famous for. One with a kiwi on. Quite like that. That one's from 1936. Watermark E. These ones are from 1936 to 1943. Watermark F. I only have one on this page, which is this one. Some sort of farming scene by the looks of it. And it's a 6D. Quite like that. Unfortunately, I have none on this page. These date from 1936 to 1961. These ones are from 1938 to 1951. And there we have the 1D green. Quite a nice stamp. And that one in scarlet. That's a 1D. Then we have the 1.5D in scarlet as well. I think that's it for this page. Don't have too many of these official stamps. These ones are from 1940. I do quite like that one. It's quite a nice one with a steam locomotive on it. That's a 4D. That one's quite a nice one, the 6D. Don't have that one, unfortunately. That one's quite a nice one too. It's a 1 shilling. That one's a 9D. It's quite a nice one. And that one's another one. I think that's a 1 shilling, that one. It's quite a nice one too. These ones were from 1940 as well, but I don't have any of those. These ones were from 1954. up to 1961, and again I don't have any of those. Now these stamps are quite interesting. These are from the Life Insurance Department. They're inscribed VR on the back. Oh, well, no, they're not. That's inscribed VR apparently. Watermark D, and they have various perforations on them. So let's have a quick look at these. These are from 1891 to 1898. I do quite like the sort of lighthouse picture on them. That was quite a nice one. It's a 1D. There's the 2D. Never heard of Life Insurance Department stamps before, but I find them quite interesting. So I'm going to try and see if I can fill this page with some, if they're not too expensive. Those also from 1902 to 1904, but unfortunately I don't have any of those yet. These ones are from 1913 to 1937, without VR and watermark E. And again, I only have the one stamp on this page, which is the 1D, red. Quite like these life insurance stamps. If the wife knew about these, she'd probably get me to get hundreds of them. That's the actual page, and unfortunately I only have one stamp on that page. These ones are from 1947 to 1965. And if I had them, they'd be quite nice, but unfortunately I don't have any on this page. Yeah, I'm going to have to get those. They look quite nice, those. Luckily I do have some on this page, so you guys can see what they look like, and they are quite nice. These are from 1969 to 1976. I do think these are lovely stamps. That's a ½ cent one there. Quite a nice stamp. Unfortunately, I'm missing that one. That one's the 8 cent. That's East Cape. Some of you New Zealand viewers may know where that is in New Zealand. I don't have that one, unfortunately. This one's quite a nice one. Is that Farewell Spit or Farewell Spit? It's quite a nice stamp. That's a 10 cents. Fortunately, I don't have that one. Cape Egmont, is that? Cape Egmont? Excuse my ignorance, but it's quite a nice stamp. Quite like the mountain in the background. Reminds me a little bit of Mount Fuji. And unfortunately, I don't have any of the rest. Like I say, I'm going to try and collect most of these if they're not too expensive, or all of them if they're not too expensive, because I do quite like them. Unfortunately, this page is rather boring. These ones are from 1947. I don't have any. Previous owner must have taken them out, but never mind. Those ones are from 1969, and again, I don't have any of those. And then we move on to postage due stamps. These ones are from 1899, and unfortunately, I don't have any of those either. But again, I will, over time, try and get some. If, again, cost comes into it, like it does for most of us these days. And again, if they're not too expensive, I'll get those. Another slightly boring page in the fact that there isn't any stamps on it. But I'll show you guys anyway. These are from 1925. Postage dues in 1939 to 1949. But unfortunately, I don't have any stamps on that page. Another interesting page for you guys to see. These are express stamps. These are from 1903. Well, that one is. I don't have that one, unfortunately. This one's from 1939, sorry. That has a watermark E. It looks a mint stamp to me. I don't think there is any marks on that, so I quite like that. It's quite a nice express delivery. Looks like he is going quite fast, so that'll be quite a speedy delivery. I will get the first one if I can over time. This page is postal fiscal stamps. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these to show you. These are from 1882. They go up to, I think it's 1930. They do look pretty nice on the black and white pictures, so when I do get some, they'll be quite a nice addition. And even though these pages don't have stamps on them, I'm going to still show you so you get an idea of what they do look like. These are 1931 to 1940. And again, well, I'm going to try and get every single stamp, I can. Again, cost comes into it, and availability and all that. But I'm going to do my best to try and fill this album up. These are the same, but these are from 1939 to 1940. 1940 to 1958. Then we've got the 1967 ones as well. And they will look quite nice when I do get them all laid out. And that is it, guys. So I've hoped you enjoyed your little look for my first album. My camera's going out of focus. Do excuse me. So I do hope you enjoyed that. And I shall show you my second album on the next video. That's got quite a lot of nice stamps in it too. So if you like my videos, please do subscribe, leave comments, leave likes. Please leave negative comments as well if you think something is wrong or you don't like something. I don't bite. And thank you for watching. Thank you to you all. Bye for now.